ever thought about why getting started can be so hard? Hi, I'm Jill Murphy, and today we're going to talk a little bit about why getting started can be the hardest part and what you can do to break through that and make it a little bit easier so that you can get to the results on the other side of getting started. But before we get started, I want to invite you to look at the link below this video in the notes and see how you can work with me in my next 6-week challenge and how I can help you get started feeling your very best and looking your very best. So why is getting started the hardest part oftentimes? Well, there's several factors that can play into it. It could be that you've gotten started many times before. Have you tried different challenges or programs? Have you downloaded all the free things? Have you tried all the meal guides? Have you followed all the Instagram gurus and you still can't seem to get to that goal weight, or you still can't seem to hit that goal when it comes to fitness? Well, the reason is oftentimes is you may set that goal and you may get started, but there's nobody there in your ear when you fall off course. So one of the keys to getting started and having success is to actually have someone that you've told your goal to. Did you know when we tell our goal to someone or we speak it out loud in a group, we increase our chances of success with that goal to up to 65%. But did you know that when you hire a coach or you have an accountability partner for that goal, you increase your chances of success with that goal, whatever it may be, to up to 95%. And that's what I do as a fitness and a nutrition coach. I hold you accountable to the goals you set. And I make getting started not quite so hard anymore. Do you have a fear of failure? Are you afraid of what everyone is going to say when you don't reach that goal? Are you afraid of failing to yourself? Are you afraid of letting yourself down again? Have you done 20 or 30 diets in the last couple years and you've not been successful with them? If so, that can set you up for a fear of you're not going to be able to be successful this time. But once again, having someone alongside you makes that all the more doable. You see, the right coach knows where your weak spots are. The right coach knows your challenges. And the right coach will help set you up for success. Getting started means you're doing something instead of doing nothing. And let me just tell you, doing nothing for a long period of time, continuing to do nothing is easier than doing something. So when it comes to, do I continue to do nothing or do I do something, we have to figure out why it is we want to do something. You hear people say all the time, remember your why or know your why. Well, it's actually true. Why do you want to change? Why do you want to do something over nothing? And that why will come in handy when things get tough and things get hard, because you're not always going to want to do it. You're not always going to want to make the right choices consistent with reaching your goal. But if you know your why, it makes it easier. For instance, do you want to lose 5 pounds so that you can look great in a dress, so that you can see family at a wedding? Maybe you do. Maybe you lose that 5 pounds and you lose that why because you've already been there and done that. But if you want to lose weight because your cholesterol is not within a good range and the doctor says you could be really ill if you don't handle your business, that's a different why. If you remember that why when you don't want to get up and exercise or you don't want to make that healthy meal choice, that's a little bit different. So I challenge you to set a why that's more deep. Yes, I want you to lose that 5 pounds. And yes, I want you to look great in that dress at your cousin's wedding. But more than anything, I want you to feel amazing in 10 years. I want you to chase after those kids and those grandkids. I want you to have the energy to do all the things with all the people that depend on you. That's a little bit deeper why than losing 5 pounds and looking great in a dress. You can have both. But when your why is a little bit deeper than cosmetic only, you may stick to it. Getting started can be challenging. There are lots of things that keep us from getting started, right? Guess what? It's not Monday. I can't get started when it's not a Monday. It's not the first of the month. I can't get started when it's not the first of the month. Good grief. There's not a discount at the gym right now. I can't get started when there's not a discount. Y'all, our brains will tell us whatever we want to hear in order to keep us from pushing against it. Our brains want to stay comfortable. They want to stay right where they are. And challenging our body to a new goal pushes against what our brains want to tell us to do. But I'm here to tell you that if you know what that why is and it's deep enough and you rely on that, and you have an accountability partner that will keep you going even when things don't feel easy, getting started may be the hardest part, but at least you'll be set up for success once you make that decision. I also challenge you when you're getting started to really know what you're getting started with. Don't just on a whim go buy a bunch of protein shakes and decide you're going to drink protein shakes and that's how you're going to lose weight. Don't just on a whim go buy some diet pills. Don't just on a whim join a gym. Know what your plan is. If you have a plan and you have someone that can hold you accountable to that plan, you're setting yourself up for success. And while getting started may be the hardest part, you'll be so glad you did at that goal because you're going to reach it faster when you have the right set of circumstances. So I challenge you to know that why deeply. I challenge you to get a coach or an accountability partner. And I challenge you to know what you're getting into. Don't just hop in the next thing that comes along. Research it, look it up, ask questions. Know what you're getting yourself into so that you know what the plan looks like moving forward. No surprises. These 3 things can help you get started with a purpose and reach your goal. So for more information on how to work with me, how to know your why more deeply, how to have an accountability partner, and how to know exactly what you're getting into in order to reach your goals faster, hit the link below and let's get started in my next 6-week challenge where I keep you informed daily. I hold you accountable every evening, and I'm right there by your side in your back pocket to hold you accountable to reach your goals faster so that you can live a sustainable life full of energy and feeling amazing in your clothes again. Not struggling to try to find something to wear, but looking your best, feeling your best, and taking the best care of those that are around you. Have the best day, and I can't wait to work with you very soon.